It is a rainy day here today. Oh, it's so horrible. Ugh, blah. Good morning, guys. Took a shower this morning. So yeah. Today is gonna be such a boring day. I don't really have that much to do. I did gain like 2 pounds, so I gotta get back on my diet. Hey guys, it is lunchtime. So I am just gonna make some low carb pancakes for lunch. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I will link up above how I make my low carb pancakes if you want to check that out. So yeah, I'm just gonna whip these up really quick. Anyone else have like a little table that has all your lashes just sitting on it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of lashes. Oh my god. I guess I need to put these up before I lose them, right? Pathetic. It is about dinner time and I'm not really that hungry, so I'm just gonna make me my green supplement drink. So yeah, so I'm just gonna make it in just like a little shaker I got from Walmart. And I'm just gonna fill it up with water. And then we're gonna put 1 scoop of our green supplement. And this is a chocolate flavored one. So it doesn't taste like as bad, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the little ball in. Now using my bartending skills, I'm going to shake it up. All that trash over there in that apartment, that's probably what is causing rats over here. I mean, that's so, ugh. Gets on my nerves. So while I'm drinking my green supplement drink, I thought we could end up our nightcap. So delicious. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's okay. My day was totally boring today. Like, I took me a long nap in the afternoon after I made a couple phone calls for work and stuff, and a couple like doctor's things I had to do. But yeah, so today's vlog is not going to be very interesting, and I am so sorry for that. Nightcap, what am I thankful for? I am thankful for my health. Or it's not as bad as what it used to be. So just a little background information, I guess. I didn't start having my health issues until I hit 30. I am 35 right now. I have been having like really bad back problems. Probably a lot to do with my weight, and that's why I get so upset with myself and blame myself for the situation I am in right now. I have 2 herniated discs in my back. I have nerve canal narrowing, which means the canal where all your nerves are, it's getting smaller and smaller. So all the nerves are getting closer and closer together. So sometimes my back hurts really bad. I also have the beginning of spinal stenosis, which is basically arthritis in your back. So yeah, so I've been dealing with all of those things. And then about maybe about 4 years ago, I went into my doctor and I had all my blood work and everything, and they saw something in my neck area, and my thyroid had 2 masses, one on each side. So I had my first biopsy and it was okay. But today I did a round of radiation, just like the radiation pill, to treat it, and it didn't do anything. If anything, it got bigger. So then, like maybe 3 years ago, I changed my thyroid doctor and I had another biopsy, and that one came back suspicious. Now, when I had my blood work, I had characteristics of hypothyroid and hyperthyroid. So my system was like really screwed up, and like my doctor was like, we've never seen someone with both sets of characteristics. So, you know, when I go out, you know. And so I was gonna have surgery to get it removed. And then the month I was supposed to have surgery, about like 3 years ago now, the month I was supposed to have surgery, I got so sick. I had a rough time breathing. Like, I couldn't lay down to go to sleep. Sitting up hurt. It was just really difficult. So I went to the hospital and they admitted me. They said I have fluid in my lungs on top of pneumonia, and basically my left lung basically stopped functioning. So yeah, that was fun. So I was in the hospital for a month, and let me tell you, that was not fun. I missed going to see a Broadway show, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was so wanting to go see it because it's one of my favorite musicals, and I had to miss it because I was in the hospital while all my family went, which I don't blame them for. Like, I would have gone too, but I was so upset. And yeah, and so basically they had to put 2 chest tubes in the side of my chest and drain out the infection. So I was in ICU for like 3 days, and yeah, and then they were giving me vancomycin, which is the highest antibiotic, or the strongest antibiotic they can give you, and they were pumping my body so much with it that it got my kidneys to stop functioning down to like 10%. And I had a body, like, I'm allergic to it now, but I had a body rash all over me. And because my kidneys were shutting down, I had to be put on dialysis. So I started my dialysis treatments in the hospital, which was not fun. Like, let me tell you, dialysis is no bueno. I hated it. I think that's when like my anxiety would start, because I would hate it so much. So whenever I got out of the hospital, I still had to continue going to dialysis. I think I had to do it like 3 months after I got out of the hospital, and I had to go 3 days a week for 4 hours each day. Like, that's a part-time job right there, you know? And every morning I had to go. I would throw up before I would go, because I just didn't want to do it. You know, like, it takes all the blood out of you and filters it and puts it back in you, so you can get sick, your blood pressure can be high. It's just not a fun thing. I would not wish that on anybody, to go through that. So because of that, I couldn't have my thyroid surgery. So I had to wait a year till I had my thyroid surgery. And remember, the result of the biopsy was suspicious for cancer. So for a year, I had to wonder, did I have cancer? Did I not have cancer? For a year. that is, there's no words to describe like how I felt. And no one in my family has had thyroid cancer. There's not a lot of people in my family that have had any kind of cancer on both sides. And at that moment, when they said it was suspicious for cancer, I don't even remember the thoughts or the feelings that were going through my head. I don't think it really hit me then, you know, because we didn't know if it was cancer, because you have to have the surgery to find out if it is cancer. So a year ago, I had my whole thyroid removed. They were just going to do a partial one, but my doctor was like, you're so young, you have 2 masses, let's just go ahead and take it out. So we took it out. And I think the fear of the surgery was way worse than how the surgery actually was. You can see my scar is right here. But like anytime I know I'm going to have a procedure, I will go on YouTube and I will search and look it up. And my mom and my sister say, Jessica, don't do that. You're going to freak yourself out. But I was like, look, I'm going to be knocked out. I want to know what they're going to be doing to me, you know? Yeah. So I think my fear was worse than the actual surgery. And people asked me what it felt like, and it felt like you had the worst sore throat of your life. Like it wasn't difficult to talk, but I couldn't talk very loud. I had to talk like this, or even, you know, lighter, and it hurt to swallow. It was just like you had a really, really bad sore throat. But yeah, and then after I had the surgery, we got the results back, and it was cancer. So I did have thyroid cancer, and they said it started to spread to my lymph nodes. So they got out as much as they could, so they couldn't get it all out. So then I had to do another round of radiation. So I was in the hospital for another 2 days for the radiation. And the radiation, it's like total isolation. Like, so I went to the hospital to have it, and it was totally different than the first time I had the radiation. But like, you're in the hospital room and there's like a line at the beginning of your room, and like doctors or nurses, they can't go past that line because of the radiation. And there's like paper on the floor, because when you walk and stuff, and the utensils, it's like paper plates, plastic cups, plastic forks and utensils, you know. So they gave me and when you take the radiation, they bring it to you in a metal pill bottle, and your fingers can't touch it. It has to go from the bottle to your mouth. And then like they have like a radiation device that monitors your radiation, so they can see how fast the radiation is going through your body. So yeah, that was kind of crazy too. But you know, it's been a year since my surgery, and I feel so much better without my thyroid. Of course, I'm on thyroid replacements, but I feel so much better. I used to be so tired, and like I would fall asleep between like 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. I would fall asleep all the time, and I would be so hot. Like I would have a box fan right in front of me, and I would still be burning up and sweating. It would be so difficult for me to lose weight, and yeah, it's the past 3 years have been health-wise difficult for me. And I remember when I was in there for my lung issues, and it was near the end of the time, my pastor came in to see me and stuff because they heard I was in the hospital. And, you know, we were talking, and I just broke down crying because I was like, I felt like God was punishing me in a way for like back to back all these things to be happening to me. And I sit and I think of other people in my life that they have such a good life, such an easy life. They don't have to deal with like money issues or medical issues, and like their life seems so good. And me, my family has had like a difficult time, and I just thought to myself, that's very judgmental of me to think like that. But my pastor, he said, you know, God's not trying to punish you. You know, it's just things happen in your life that you don't have control of, and things happen in your life for a reason. So I think me being that sick and me having cancer and all that, there's always a reason for everything. And I'm a firm believer, like, events and people that come into your life, there's a reason behind it, you know, whether it's a good reason or a bad reason. But yeah, so my health is doing better. I'm losing weight now. My thyroid is under control. My lung issue is better. So yeah, I'm very thankful for my health right now, and I just hope I continue to get better, to lose more weight, because I feel like the more weight I lose, the better my back feels. I have back injections done, and it's been about 6 months since I had one, and my back still feels really good. So I'm just hoping the more weight I lose, the better my back will feel, and I can do more things. I think what helps me on my weight loss is if I have a public challenge out there. If it's just something I decide like, oh, I'm gonna do this for myself, I'm totally gonna fail at it. So I feel if I have a public challenge out there, then I do way better, because I don't want to disappoint me, and I don't want to disappoint people that watch me because of my weight loss, or inspired because of my weight loss. So yeah, so I'm making a public challenge out there that by the end of the year, I am going to be under 300 pounds. That is my challenge. So when I weighed this morning, I weighed 315. So that's 15 pounds in a month, and I'm really going to try to do that. I want to be out of the 300s by January 1st. So this is my public challenge out there, and if anybody wants to join me on this challenge, if you are close to like a personal goal of yours, or if you're close to like being out of like being out of the 400s or the 320s, or just any kind of challenge, let's do this, guys. But anyways, so I just want to thank all my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel. It means the world to me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you want to get notified of whenever I post new videos, just click the bell right next to it and you will be notified. Also, if you want to add me on my social media, like my Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, definitely add me. I will not mind one bit, and let me know that you found me on YouTube or Instagram or wherever. So I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night, and hopefully I don't hear rats running around tonight. I cannot wait for this to be over. But yeah, so thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.